Okay, Rajiv, I know you want to dive straight into your search for the perfect vacuum cleaner, so over to you.
So the Dyson store about to be inaugurated. Remember, this is a demo store, a store that they actually encourage people to come and do a hands-on. So if you're not doing anything else this weekend, it's maybe a great place to come, breathe some really fresh air. They have the cleanest, purest air room out there. Come and get your hair done because they've got the best experts with their hair dryers, and get your floors cleaned, or at least look how clean your floors will be. The store is about to be inaugurated. So as promised, we're here. This is the first Dyson demo store in the country. We're going to take a walkthrough, but of course, the great pleasure I have out here is that the walkthrough is being given to me by none other than Dyson. So let's get down to the other part. You're talking about India. Here we are. We have a store out here, which I spent a long amount of time on your Dyson's demo store on Oxford Street in London. It almost looks like you picked that one up and brought it right here. So that was pretty powerful.
Yeah, I mean, my arms aren't that big. But we've opened a store here. It's called a demo store because it's where we want people to come and experiment and experience our products, to understand the technology inside the products and really use them and see and realize the benefits. So it's very much about a hands-on experience.
But, you know, the question about you coming to India with a store like this also then begs the other question, why India and why now? With the kind of brand Dyson is and the kind of, reputation you have all over the world, a lot of people would say, why not before?
Well, I think that, people are buying homes more in India, and their homes are becoming more important to them. And we feel that we've got the technology now to provide a huge and meaningful and benefit improvement for the lives of Indian people.
Okay.
And as I said, that ranges from being able to clean their homes efficiently and very, very easily to breathing the cleanest air and having the most beautiful hair.
So yes, that's absolutely true.
And we think that our technologies are very, very suitable and ready for Indian consumers.
This is what we're going to do. We'll talk a lot more about the brand and everything else that comes about it, and a little bit about him too. But right now, let's just get down to a few demos of the product.
So they're battery powered. There's no cord, and so they're very, very simple to pick up and use. And they're really for being able to clean multiple times a day, stay on top of the cleaning, and they're very, very powerful. And they have our own digital motor inside. We've been developing digital motors for over 15 years now, and this has one of our latest, got a V8 inside, which makes it very, very light and very, very powerful. And we've developed a new fluffy cleaner head, as you can see at the bottom here, which cleans and sucks up large debris very, very effectively. So I will demonstrate that now. You see it in one sweep, it cleans up all of that debris. And we're also able to empty the debris straight into a bin, just the pull of a trigger. And I'm going to do this on the floor, right, and it'll make a bit of a mess, but you just pull this lever right here like that. I mean, imagine your bin is underneath that. So it's a very, very simple way of emptying the product.
One thing that the hair dryers would have that make them very different from any other hair dryer in the world.
It's an existing hairdryer motor. It's not only very heavy and big, it's positioned at the top of the hairdryer at the back of the hand, so it's very, very difficult to use. And the impeller moves at about 40,000 revolutions per minute. That's RPM. Now our digital motor, which you can see, is extremely light and very, very small and fits within the handle of the product. And this actually spins at 110,000 RPM.
Well, that's almost 2.5 times. Or something that is maybe 2.5, maybe 5 times smaller, maybe, right?
Yes, it's 5 times lighter, 5 times smaller, and 3 times faster.
So that's the smoke part of it, right?
Yeah.
I can absolutely see that could well be the amount of dust and pollution around us if dust and pollution looked white and smoky.
So what is happening here is that the pollution is being put into a box. It's being sucked through the filters in the product, and clean air is being blown out through this ring here of jet of air, okay, which is an air multiplier as well. So you're drawing air through around these aerofoils and taking out a very, very large jet of air. So it's very, very good for cooling, but most importantly, we're removing 99.97% of pollution particulates from the air and trapping them in the filter. And because of the multiplication technology, we're able to circulate and filter the air in the room very, very fast and very evenly.
Okay.
So we're not just filtering the air local to the machine, we're actually pulling the air from around the room and circulating it so the whole room is very, very clean.
Okay, so explain the one part to me that a lot of people have a question about, and that is that it's one of the air purifiers in the world that you can actually feel the air, right? Is that something that may be detrimental maybe in winter where a person doesn't want to get any air or a fan blowing towards them? Is that something that then comes up, and have people spoken to you about that?
Yes, and we're working on solutions for that. To be able to purify the air but not have the air jet into your face. I mean, we can currently oscillate and we can move the air
away from the side, right? Okay, that's all right, great. So that was our walkthrough with Jake Dyson and Dyson, the store, the demo store. Time now for a quick quiz.